So in this video, I'm going to be covering another high-paying job lead that I just found, and this is going to be at Capital One, the credit card company that you guys probably already know a lot about. They're currently hiring, and there's one position here that you guys may really be interested in. It's a fully remote position anywhere inside the US, and this is also a higher paying job position. So we'll get into that in just a bit. But also, if you guys are interested in remote work from home jobs where you don't need to do a traditional type of interview, and you also don't necessarily need a resume, then you could find jobs at Liveops, for example. So here, usually they're always hiring for independent contractor agents at Liveops, and all you really have to do is to simply check the requirements and make sure that they're currently accepting applications in your state. And for the most part, usually they always are. Then you submit an application for any available opportunities that they have. And they usually have a couple opportunities. And then you have to pass a background check. And then you could start working here. So currently they have one or two opportunities. So the first one is a remote work from home call center agent. And in this job, this is what you'll be doing. You'll provide virtual services to customers across a variety of industries, including retail, healthcare, licensed insurance, non-licensed insurance, and tax support. And you can work from home, you set your own schedules, and you have a ton of freedom and flexibility with a job like this. To land this position, they're looking for someone that has some experience handling inbound and outbound calls, minimum of 1 year of customer service experience, computer skills, including navigating multiple tabs, windows, and systems, the basics typing skills, strong customer service and written skills, and comfort empathizing and remaining patient with difficult callers. Also, in this job, the rate of pay will vary depending on which client you're working for. But if you want to have an idea of what they pay here, you could go over to Glassdoor. You could look up Liveops, and then you could take a look at some of the salaries, some of the reported salaries, depending on the job positions. Then you could look for customer service related type of jobs here, or you could look for them on Glassdoor rather, and then you'd see what most people reported earning for positions like these. This is fully remote in the US. Also, they have another position right now, licensed insurance professionals. So for this one, you may need some sort of license, but this is another position which is really flexible and remote. So you would need to have additional life and health licenses in 4 non-resident states. And you also need to currently hold an active life and health insurance license in your resident state. So you definitely need that for this position. In this position, you'll be required to work at least 15 hours per week. So this could be part-time or full-time. You have the flexibility to choose how much you work, and all the requirements are listed here. So if you guys are interested in any of these opportunities, I'll leave the links down below to Liveops where you can go and apply. And again, if you're not sure what they're paying, you could go over to Glassdoor and take a look at reported salaries for similar positions at Liveops or similar positions through Liveops for different clients, and that will give you a better idea of what they're paying. Now, with that said, let's get into the Capital One job lead for today. So this job is going to be in client services. So it's a associate client development or client development associate for Velocity Black. And if you don't know what Velocity Black is, this may give you an idea. So Velocity Black, a Capital One company, harnesses the power of artificial intelligence, the warmth of human experts, and the convenience of the latest interfaces to help high-performance people actualize the full potential of their lives. Now, currently, they're looking for an associate to join their growth team. And in this position, you'll assist and support management on its growth strategy to drive member referrals with a primary focus on converting those referrals into Velocity Black members. So proactively manage and support trial members and convert them into annual members, manage the onboarding process for trial members, and work closely with the wider membership team to ensure smooth transition to annual membership, provide day-to-day assistance to trial members, identify growth opportunities, and work closely with leadership within growth, product engineering, operations to implement such opportunities, contribute to the growth and conversion of partner membership, deliver on individual sales targets on a monthly, quarterly, and annual basis, deliver accurate, insightful trial reporting on a regular basis, and looking for someone who has a bachelor's degree and also at least 2 years of experience in sales or some other client-facing roles. And other qualifications that would be preferred but not required would include a year of membership services experience, a year of experience in a startup, agency, or corporate setting, strong written and verbal skills, verbal communication skills rather, and strong interpersonal skills. Also, someone that has a general understanding of luxury market and experience working with high net worth individuals, data savvy with strong data analytical skills, strong sales, negotiation, and written and verbal skills. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, I'll leave the link down below. Now for this position, you can make, if you're working remotely, regardless of location here, it says the range is anywhere from $72,000 to $83,000 per year. So that's what you can expect to make here. Also, this is a brand new job lead posted probably just about, depending on when you're watching this video, posted probably 5 to 7 days ago. So brand new job lead here. Probably not a lot of people have applied to this position. So if you are interested, be sure to go ahead and apply as quickly as possible before the job listing is pulled, because a lot of people are applying to these jobs, and usually when they get a ton of applicants, they pull the job listings early. Now, I know most of you guys may be fairly familiar with CapitalOne, the company, as it pertains to credit cards and financial products. Probably you're not familiar with them in terms of what it's like to work there. So I did find them on Glassdoor. They have almost 20,000 reviews and 45,000 or over 45,000 reported salaries. So a ton of info here that you could read up on about CapitalOne and what it's like working here for various roles or positions. Overall rating is 3.8 out of 5 stars, so fairly good ratings here. And if we take a look at some of their reviews here, for example, first review here is a 5-star review, and this person is currently working as a risk coordinator. Pros: great pay, good work-life balance, and cons: none from their experience. So again, a ton of really good reviews here. You guys could go over to Glassdoor and read up more on CapitalOne and what it's like working there. You could also look for remote positions or reviews from people who were working remotely to see what their experience was like. Also, for Liveops that I mentioned before, in terms of these jobs, they don't have any salaries attached. So again, you could go to Glassdoor as well. They do have just about 1,500 reviews here, but they have over 9,000 reported salaries. So you should be able to find salaries related to just about any position you apply to at Liveops here. So for example, if you're working in customer service, a call center representative based on over 8,000 reported salaries is making on average around $35,000 per year, and customer service rep making just about the same on average, $35,000 per year. If you're working in insurance, then, or if you want to apply to that insurance related job there, then you could search for salaries related to that here. Again, they have over 9,000 reported salaries. And also the overview here, overall rating for this company is 3.6 out of 5 stars. So good enough ratings as well. Most companies do fall in that 3-star range. So this is probably going to be another good place to work. And you could take a look at some reviews. First review here is a 5-star review. This person is currently working as a customer care representative. So very similar to that position that we just looked at. Pros: flexibility, make your own schedule, and can be lucrative. Cons: contracts can end any times. Sometimes it can be slower than other times. So that may be true, but for the most part, usually, even if the contract ends here, usually they have some other opportunity that you could quickly apply to. So you may never really be out of a job. Also, you could pair this with some other platforms that I covered here, like Working Solutions, for example, which is another platform where you don't need to do an interview and the jobs are really flexible. They give you the hours of operation and then you can choose what hours you want to work, and you can schedule in as little as 15-minute increments. So really flexible jobs here that you guys can apply to. So all links will be down below. Also, if you guys came here primarily because you're trying to find remote work from home job opportunities, be sure to go over to my second channel and check that out. That is the work from home channel, this channel right here. This is where I'm currently posting the highest paying remote work from home jobs that I could find online. So if you look at some of my recently posted job leads, you'll find some really good high paying job leads. For example, Staples was hiring, paying over $1,400 per week. We have some other job opportunities here. For example, this one where you get a $1,000 sign-on bonus. You don't need any experience, you don't need a degree. You also get another $500 bonus, and you could be making slightly over $900 per week. And this was really good for beginners. Seeking Alpha was also hiring, paying over $36 per hour. We also have worldwide job leads. Sometimes I do find really good high paying job leads outside the US, and I do post them here. So again, if you're in the market for a fully remote work from home job, whether full-time, part-time, or something with flexible schedules, then be sure to go over to the work from home channel. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Also be sure to subscribe. That way you do get notifications of when I post these new high paying job leads. So with all that covered, these were the leads for today. As always, I hope these videos do help you in landing higher paying work from home positions. But all the best, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in the next video.